Good morning, YouTube. Good to talk to you all again. I was taking some time here while the kids weren't around to show you some recent TTM returns and some pickups. And I'll start here with this autographed item that you see right there. It's a Perez Steel Great Moments, and it is signed by Hall of Famer Monte Irving. So shout out to Aaron Davis there. And you'll see here it is a PSA DNA certified authentic. No numerical grade on the autograph, but that's perfectly fine. I have a number of those larger format cards there that are signed now, so do like picking up those when I can find one at a reasonable price. And so I'll show you here a few TTMs that have come in here in the last couple of weeks. One here starting with person on the Hall of Fame ballot. Doesn't look like he's going to be getting in via the Riders, but hopeful that possibly through the Veterans Committee in the coming years he's going to make it. And that is Larry Walker. And you see personalized it for me as well. And here is an National League Cy Young Award winner for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Mr. Doug Drabek. And then I've got a two-time American League MVP, Mr. Juan Gonzalez, the Texas Rangers. Shout out to Baseball Collector. And sent that to his home in Puerto Rico. And this next one here is someone that was both an American League MVP and a Cy Young Award winner. 1971, that was Vida Blue. Sent this card with a $10 donation to his P.O. Box in California. He's kind enough to sign it as well for me. Definitely appreciate that one. Shout out to Smitty. He's a big fan of Vida Blue. Believes he should be in the Hall of Fame. And this next TTM, I was worried that I wouldn't get it back. I had kind of sent on a whim. I'd seen a guy that was a high percentage return on Sports Card Forum under the hockey TTM request, and I knew that I happened to have gotten a card of him in a pack that I received from Pepino Man in one of his prize packages. And I thought, well, that'd be good. I'll send it off to him. And then, after I mailed it, I thought about it and realized I'm sending this to Canada, and my return envelope has a U.S. stamp on it. I don't know that I'll ever get that back. But Mr. Guy LaFleur was very kind, and he signed my card and noticed that I had the wrong postage and put a Canadian stamp over top of my US stamp so that it would come back to me. And in addition to that, he also sent this very cool extra signed card as well that I did not include in my request. So Guy LaFleur is certainly a class act, and if you're into hockey at all, I definitely would recommend you consider signing or sending to him to sign for you. Although, be sure you're sending the right postage on your return envelope. Don't be dumb like me. he may not be as kind to you. Alright, and I hope people aren't getting tired of my Roberto Clemente pickups that I've been getting lately. If you are, well, I hope you'll let me know, but I'm going to show you a few of them here that I've gotten recently, starting with this one. This is just a box topper item from 98 Topps Chrome, and I used to have several of these box toppers, not from Chrome but from regular Topps, and I'd used them just kind of as wall art, just decorating the man cave down in the basement in the home we used to live in. And then when we moved, I took them down and I just ended up throwing them out, and I wish I'd saved them, but as it was, it's like, well, I'll just pick up. I saw this out on eBay and decided I'd pick one up, so got that. And then a few other oddball items I have from 1965 Topps. This was an insert that Topps did. These are their embossed cards, and they all have this look with the profile where it's kind of embossed in gold foil, and they're not a very popular insert set. It's not a very attractive set, but found it and needed it for the Clemente Master set, and this one, it's in fair enough condition and raw, so it's going to end up going to PSA here very soon. This next one here is a lot higher condition. This is from 1970, and this is a Milton Bradley game card. See the back here, got kind of the similar format to some of the baseball board games, and these were an unlicensed set that Milton Bradley put out. They did 68, 69, 70, I think even a few years after that as well. And then one more oddball item here. This is a regional card. It was the East Hill Shopping Center Pirates of Roberto Clemente here. Now, this set, the story is that this set was made for this shopping mall and was distributed there as a promotional item for the shopping mall, and it was a team set. But this team set is really abundant and easy to locate, and it just seems like it was produced in way too many numbers to have been just intended for one shopping mall. So it's just kind of strange how prolific this set was produced. So I've never quite understood how that ended up being. It's just like somebody made a mistake in the order and they printed up, thousands and thousands of sets, because all through the 70s, from what I understand, this set was easy to locate and readily available, and was never very expensive, even for its age, which is from 1966 is when this set was created. So those are the non-graded, and I've got two graded Topps cards as well. First one here I'll show you is the 1973, and this was his final Topps card. And I tell you, Topps just did a lousy job with this one. He passed away during the off season, and Topps should have had time to do a better tribute to him for his final card than probably one of the worst photos that was ever taken of him for a card, and no acknowledgement. And Topps did for some other players that had passed away during that era, would occasionally do like an immemorial notation on the card. And why they couldn't do that for Clemente to make this card, you know, just a better tribute and a better image. I just don't understand why they didn't take the effort to do it. It's, if you compare the image on his 72 card to this one, it's just, there's just no comparison to how much better the 72 is to the 73. Okay, and this last one here, this one was a pretty big acquisition for me. This is actually probably the most I've ever spent on one individual card, and picked it up here just recently. It is a 1957 Topps card of Roberto Clemente here in a PSA 4. So obviously much better photo image that was used for this one. And got the cool design. Much so it's like, even though this one's a 4, it's like this one just looks even a lot better than the 73, even though the 73 is in a higher grade. I think this card just looks, eye appeal just looks a lot better. So there's the Clemente pickups here. So hope everybody hasn't gotten bored with those, but I've been trying to be a little more focused in some of my browsing and some of my purchasing, and so it's just been trying to work on just one PC at a time for the most part. And so he's the one that I've been concentrating on a lot. I think, you know, at some point here soon, I'll probably give that one a little bit of a rest and work on some other projects from my list of goals for 2018, because I am getting close to picking up all the cards I had as my goal for Clemente. I've sent off some to PSA that I'd had, and so this one was one of my goal cards, and this one wasn't actually in my goals, but this one is such a big pickup I'm gonna count it as one anyway. And so I've still got his 71 Topps and his 68 Topps that I'd like to get before the end of the year. So there's those, and just real quick, a couple other graded pickups that I picked up. Got one 1992 Upper Deck of Jim Thome. Not his rookie card exactly, but very early card of his. And then 1990 Sport Flicks, Barry Bonds. These cards are just fun. Get that graphic image there of the swing. Sports Flicks was just such a cool set. They were way ahead of their time. You know, the card industry just wasn't quite ready for what they were doing when they came out. And then the last one here, 1989 Classic. Classic did, you know, 100 different sets and variations and things like that. This one, a Ken Griffey Jr. Just saw it and decided, oh, you know, you got to pick those up when it's just a couple of dollars. So there it is. There's everything. Hope you enjoyed it. I've got some more videos that are going to be seen here in the next couple of days. I've got care packages from Cubs Band 7523 and also Gators MLD. and also a prize package from Sandy Quinn 50. So look for videos for all of those here coming up in the next few days. Alright, thanks everyone, and have a great one.